Good morning and welcome to Habitat for Humanity of Northwest Indiana TV. Your host is Wendy Burbridge, who's the Director of Development for Habitat for Humanity of Northwest Indiana. Welcome to your own show, Wendy. Can you hear me okay, Wendy?
Hey,
Hey, how you
I
doing?
can hear you.
Okay, great.
I'm
We're
good.
all right, great. We're live now, and we got kind of some exciting news about a event that you guys are going to sponsor here. So why don't we roll right into that because I'm kind of excited. This sounds kind of
Mhm.
fun. Actually, it's very appropriate for what's been going on lately. Because as I was kidding
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah.
so many people are sitting at home and they're lacking activities to do,
hmm
and this seems like so much fun. So why don't you tell us a bit about what you have going on?
Yeah. Well, we are holding our first ever virtual run walk, and it's our virtual run for home. It's a 3K, and we're super excited about it. We right now, I had been planning on focusing a lot on our women build events and our
Hmm.
faith build events and this coronavirus just put the whammy on everybody, of course. And but I needed to find something to keep Habitat visible, keep our presence known. We're not shut down. And I just wanted to do something that would also be a benefit to the public so they can get out of the house or not. Because if you have a treadmill, you can run on a treadmill. So get people active and enjoying, you know, challenging themselves a little bit while participating in supporting Habitat for Humanity and coming together as a community to do that.
Yeah, definitely. This sounds kind of really unique event because I mean, and it promotes social distancing because they could do it on their treadmill. They can go and run in a park, and so why don't you
Mm-hmm.
describe a little bit how they go about doing this? Well, first of all, they have to register, right?
Yeah, so you can register to be a participant. It is a fundraising event, so if you're able to do that, we would definitely appreciate it. You can register at the website. You can go to nwihabitat.org and just click events. It'll take you right to the registration page.
Mm-hmm.
You can also register through the link on our Facebook site. It's facebook.com/NWI Habitat. You can find a link there. And you can also go to our bit.ly address, which is bit.ly/habitat NWI run. It's a lot shorter when you look at it. But um, there's two levels that we're asking people to participate at. There's a $25 contribution or a $50 contribution. And at either level, you can uh, just choose whether you want to get a retro Habitat t shirt
Hmm.
or a Habitat for Humanity pin. And then at the $50 level, it's the same options, but you also get a $25 gift certificate to our resource, which is,
Yeah. In fact, Kelly and I were
yeah.
talking about, we're in the process of moving to a house in Chester, and
Mm-hmm.
and I said,
Mm-hmm.
they've got an awesome table I saw, and that's something I want to bring out to everyone because the Restore has a lot of good stuff in it, a lot of good things, and it does support the Habitat for Humanity mission. And that's
It does.
what's been kind of hurting lately is because they've had to restrict access to the store because of social distancing and staying at home. But you can still go up
Yep.
online and
Mm-hmm.
look at what's in the store and order, and they can either pick up with scheduling and a visit, or you guys do
Mm-hmm.
deliver right with a, if I remember right, an open garage door policy. You have to have your garage door open so they can drop it off inside.
Yeah, that is on a case by case basis. We have to
Mm-hmm.
be really careful about the situation, but for the most part, we are encouraging people to come and pick up. And that's just, you put your order in, or you can even call the restore and say, hey, I need, my toilet's backed up. I need some plumbing items. What do you guys have stock? And you can put that order in and pay for it online or through the phone course, and then you can just schedule a time to come and pick it up. So we have our restore manager, Dan, is there and taking care of all kind of stuff. So you can go to nwirestore.org and click online shopping and find that.
Awesome. Yeah, remember out there, folks, that this goes to support the mission of Habitat for Humanity in Northwest Indiana. That is their major revenue source. So keep that in mind if you were thinking about needing to do something at home. They have a tremendous amount of repair supplies, light switches, lights. They even have washers and dryers, that type of thing. So, yeah. So,
so now I was thinking we're actually home more now, and things still break.
Oh, yep.
And things might still break a little more often because they're getting a little more use. So, it is, and especially where people are a little strapped cash, and there's plenty of people in Lake County that are in that situation. Unfortunately, we are an option, to get something at a super discount if you need it. So your dryer goes out and there's no fixing it, you can check us out and get a really good deal on a dryer.
Well, getting back to this awesome, I'm excited about it. I'm waiting to see how it all turns out, the 3K run and walk. People can submit their, so it begins at 5:30 in the morning on Saturday and runs all the way to Sunday at 10:30, is it? 10:30 p.m.?
That's 10:30, yeah.
Which is, Go ahead. I was about to say,
you have a lot of time. You have a lot of time to get.
In my shape, it's going to take me all that time to get a 3K in. I'll be honest with you. But see, this is awesome for me because because usually those people in the $500 running suits and $1,000 running shoes shame me mercifully, and there's none of that. None of that. I could run at my leisure and just submit my time and not having to worry about being passed up by all these people in the fancy dancy suits and then they've got the running belts with the bottles. Those people irritate me. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but they deserve to be offended.
That's okay.
So, the type I'm talking about, the 5-minute milers that are looking for some Boston.
The serious
Yes. Those people. Yeah. But anyway, so they go and register. And once they register, how do they submit their time? What does that look like once they're done?
So I made it really easy. We would love for people to times, their finishing times, and it's not about being competitive. It's just about participating and being a part of a group. And we want to see people, and we want to see who's participating. It's more about that kind of engagement, but we'd love to know, I'm not running, so I'm planning on putting using the pedometer that I have on my phone and just reporting how long did it take me to walk 3 kilometers. So I did some math. I looked up to see how many steps are in 3 kilometers. And so for every 1 kilometer, it's anywhere between 1,000 to 50 steps to 1,500 steps, just depending on what your stride is. So, and a 3K is actually just under 2 miles. It's 1.8 miles. So for every 2,000 steps or so, you're walking a mile. And you're going to do that probably every day. I mean, normally. So, um, yeah, it's you could just say, it took me Friday and Saturday to do half and half. And I walked in my backyard, or I walked in my neighborhood, or I went down to my, local park to walk around there. We'd love to see a picture of you out on your walk, run. If you did it on your treadmill, great, awesome. I was actually inspired for this because in Italy, people were just running in their apartments.
Mhm.
And I thought, you know what? If you could run in your apartment, we could do this.
Yeah, yeah. But the important thing too is get the picture sent in so you could show that it'll make
Yeah,
it fun. Hey, make it
yeah,
fun. Hey, and I
and
could
just that, and
envision
think that,
me right now trying to get this done, and some going by the nursing home, and this lady's out walking with her walker, passing me up. Yeah, it'd be that type of thing.
and
Yeah.
think the nice thing about walking, and I do this, I walk to clear my head, right? And I know a lot of runners actually run to do the same thing. But I would ask people to think about what home means to you, especially in this time,
Mm,
right? Home is taken on, the meaning of having home and safety and security has taken on so much more meaning right now. And I mean, I think about, what if I didn't have that, or if I was at risk of losing my home? I What would I do, right? And so I just ask people to think about what home means to them, and maybe put a little comment about that too. We're just asking people to go to our Facebook page and create a post.
mm,
And it's you're totally able to do that, and share your time and share a selfie, and what your
cool.
thoughts are about home. We'd
Hmm.
love to collect those stories.
Yeah, is it never better time than now going through this traumatic event that you think
Mhm.
about home and what it means to you and your family
Yeah.
and yeah, I think I told you guys on the show before. I mean, it's a scary thought. People are being put in a situation that they never thought they'd be in, and
Yeah.
some of them may lose their homes, and some may have to downgrade because of what has happened. So,
Yeah.
and as I always tell people, when we talk about Habitat for Humanity, I say you never know when you could be a client of Habitat
Right.
and need to be in that position. So, you guys do
Yeah.
great work. I mean, it's
Well,
amazing to
thank
see
you.
the builds, and you've got the best mentor in the universe, Jimmy Carter. And, I tell
Yes.
we love
Yeah.
that guy, absolutely love him. And boy, what a guy to have as your shining star. I tell you, he
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah.
So that they could register right now, today, right? They can get on and
It's
register.
open. You can register anytime. We have people coming in all the time, and you just make your selection if you wanted to pick a T-shirt, or a pin, or if again at that $50 level, if you want to pick one of the T-shirt or the pin, and get the Restore gift certificate for 25. You just make sure that you put down what you wish, what you want,
Hmm.
what your preference is, and then your mailing address, so I can send that out to you. My plan is to get it out by the end of the month.
Oh,
Um,
awesome.
and so, yeah, it's. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's really nice to be a part of something, to make the community better. And that's what Habitat does. I know you know this, Bill, but we help people who are struggling working families.
Hmm.
The people are making 30 to 80% of the average income level, and they're approved for a mortgage. So our partner families have a mortgage, but it's on the average about $500 a month. So they consider that, as compared to rent. That's Most of our families are coming from high rent situations that also include overcrowding, or perhaps there may be some safety concerns of varying types. And so there we create an opportunity for them to have a home of their own that they get to help build
Hmm.
with their 300 sweat equity hours. which I think is cool actually. And and then they are paying taxes to the community, so the communities are benefiting from them being on the tax roll again, and that property creating some revenue for the town or the city. Schools are benefiting from that, parks are benefiting from that, roads, you know, and they're paying insurance, so if something happens, they're covered.
Hmm.
And so it really is a way to create strength through home ownership.
Yeah, what a great partnership to take people that need to get out of they're paying high rent, and
Yeah.
that place may not be good. It may
Yeah.
have some mold issues, and they need to be concerned about their family. And
Yeah.
they get to partner with you on building their own house, and you help
Yeah.
them securing the mortgage, low interest mortgage, yeah,
It's
and
a zero interest
yeah,
mortgage.
yeah, it is. Oh, I
Zero.
forgot about that. Zero. You can't get better than that. I tell you.
So there's no, like, we're not profiting from
Right. No,
that
no. I
interest.
mean,
There's
yeah,
no interest.
yeah,
They're just helping to help us build the next home for another partner family.
right,
So it's really cool.
right. Boy, this is exciting. I can't wait to see, because I'm hoping you guys do this again. I really do. It may inspire me to get back in shape, because this is a way I could totally do it underneath the radar without any shaming
Yeah.
from any of those
No, no shaming. No
Boston
shaming
Marathon
here.
qualifiers out there that, are running like 2 minute miles or some nonsense.
Well, I do want to say for those people who are a little more serious and a little competitive, we have partnered with an organization actually out of California. It's their Let's Do This.com, and they offered up an opportunity for us to report time. Like your people use a Garmin, and there's some other
Hmm.
type of products that I'm not familiar with, quite
Right.
honestly. But more serious runners take advantage of, and you can report your time at that link. And
Mm.
that link is actually on our registration page. So once the race is live this weekend, that link will pop up, and you can report your time to letsdothis.com. And
Ah.
that kind of that tracks times from across the country and virtual events. So it's kind of a
Oh.
cool thing.
So they can get their official time out of this.
Yes.
Awesome. Oh man, that's great on so many
Yeah.
level accounts. The casual walker all the way up to the competitive runner. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. This is going to be exciting. Can't wait to see the pictures as they come in. So,
And I'm banking on the weather being nice this weekend. I'm
yeah.
seeing like 50s. So don't let the snow scare you.
But even if it isn't, they can do something inside. Like you said, the people in Italy were running in their houses, and
Yeah.
we know this. Oh, I don't know if you know her or not. Mary Levan, who is the sweetheart of a lady. She's 93 years old and wears one of those Fitbits.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't hit her steps in every day, she stands in front of the TV, and she'll a lot of times ask someone to take a picture, and she stands in front of the TV and marches in place until she gets those steps in. So
That's good.
you could do that. I mean, just get the steps in, and keep track of the miles, and it's going to be awesome. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what's neat about this. It is going to include everyone and all abilities, and you're going to
Yeah.
do it for a great cause, and you get
Yeah.
at least you get a T-shirt and pins out of it. So, wow,
Yeah.
yeah, that,
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. And so, we wanted to be good stewards of those dollars that come in. All proceeds are going towards a build,
mm,
a habitat build. And it takes about $120,000 to build a house, a habitat house. And they're cute as heck houses. We do build them for the family in mind. So if they have, you know, 2 children, if they have 5 children, we're going to build the house with enough bedrooms for them for the children, so that there's no overcrowding situation. We
right,
want to avoid that. And so we're fundraising all the time for the materials to build the homes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like there's a there's a pile of cash sitting around for us to build a home. We're actively fundraising all the time. And that's what's hard right now, because like I had mentioned earlier, we would be working on our women build and our faith build. And these are programs that Women Build works with. We work with area sponsors, so corporations and companies come and sponsor teams, and to come out and provide volunteers to help build a habitat home.
Mm-hmm.
And we're unable to do that right now.
Right.
The faith build is the same kind of thought process, except that's with area churches to come out and build a habitat home for one of our partner families. And so that's all paused.
Yeah.
And this run, I'm hoping will help to bridge that gap to some degree. We'll see what happens. I am really excited about it. At the minimum, I'm hoping people just come together and become more familiar with Habitat and our mission, and get involved.
Yeah, yeah, and it's fun, So you guys out there, what better way, And if we don't do this pretty soon, next thing is going to be a sumo competition. We're all going to be in that shape to be sumo wrestlers, and then it's too late for us to do a run.
So stay active.
Yeah, stay active. By golly, get out there, walk, run, do whatever it is, and you'll feel better. I mean, I always, even after I walk, you feel better. Yeah, and yeah, we're all, and as long as you social distance, they are encouraging people to go out and enjoy except today, enjoy the beautiful weather, unless you enjoy the beautiful snow. I don't know why, but yeah. And but we're supposed to be warming by the weekend. It's supposed to be pretty nice. So yeah, this ought to shape up to be a pretty awesome event. So,
I think so. And I mean, I'm planning on taking my dog for a walk, and that's going to count towards my 3K. So you could do it in a lot of different ways. It doesn't have to be all at once.
Yeah, I could not. It would take me a week if I took Dexter. He he has to stop and sniff everything. Just his morning walk so for him to poop is a major time burner. I don't know what it is. It's got to be a perfect spot. I said, okay, Dexter. Yeah. Well, that's but if you've got a dog that loves to run with you, take them along with, and get them out, because that's something you got to feel for. The pets are suffering because they're cooped up as well. So, well,
yeah.
Boy, this sounds great, Wendy. I can't wait to see how this turns out, and we're going to share the. We've got another show coming up after this, but as soon as that's done, I'll go ahead and put this on all of our platforms, and
Awesome.
and then share the enrollment form, and be a good thing.
And one more thing, Bill, if I could say, anybody who participates, there's social media buttons there. Share it, please. Help us spread the word. We need cheerleaders out there.
Definitely. Yeah, please, folks, share. They go to the Habitat for Humanity of Northwest Indiana Facebook page. They also have a website. Go ahead and share that out, and boy, please spread this around, because it's a neat event. It'll bring the community together. It will. It's all for an amazing cause of providing affordable housing for families that can't afford safe and affordable housing. And last plug, please, if you're looking for something, check out the Restore website, and check to see if they have it first, because you could save even more money. And if that is not a phrase, I'm coining it right now. So there you go. Oh boy, Wendy, this has been great. I'm so happy you guys are doing this, and it's something that is going to be exciting. It's going to provide more visibility for the Habitat and their mission that is so important about building a community. And I can't tell you how much we appreciate the great work you guys do.
Well, thank you so much, Bill, and I miss Callie again.
Yeah, she's getting she's in this mood of moving right now. So
gotta get stuff done.
Yeah, she actually, we thought this is going to be, and she wasn't sure what her role was going to be, but she's getting in the she's planning on having to move an entire house, so she apologizes, but
Oh,
you'll see her again soon.
understandable.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Understandable.
but with that, unless there's something else, we'll go ahead and wrap up the show
Oh,
wish.
Bill, thank you so much for having us on again and for helping us get the word out. We
Yeah.
definitely
Well,
appreciate
this
it.
is your show now. I mean, it's got a little Habitat
Oh,
TV.
I'm going to have lots to talk about.
Yeah, no, anytime. Believe me, that's what it's for. And we've got some pretty open programming coming up. And also, I want to state that to date, our concerts have raised, I believe, $500 for Habitat for
Awesome.
Humanity.
That's
So,
awesome.
yep,
I'm so
yep,
excited.
yeah. We had some.
Rock on.
That's right. Rock on. And maybe we'll have another. We're rotating the charities in and out, and sometimes the musicians have their own charities. So, well, with
Yeah.
that, Wendy, please have a safe, wonderful rest of the day. Try not to look outside too much. It's awful, but have a great
Yeah.
day, Wendy.
You too, Bill. Thanks.
Take it easy. We'll see you.
All
Goodbye
right.
for now.
Bye.
This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by Brown Insurance Group has been providing coverage to municipalities, companies, and individuals in the region for over 73 years. As a partner of the Keystone Insurers Group, we are able to offer an extensive line of insurance products and services, from commercial services including employee benefits and liability insurance, to personal services such as home, auto, watercraft, and motorcycle coverage. We are also committed to our community. We support many charities and events in the region. Our core values of care and integrity since the inception of Brown Insurance Group has made us one of Indiana's most respected and valued insurance agencies. To make an appointment with one of our experienced specialists, call our Highland Insurance office at 219-972-6060. Brown Insurance Group. Small town values, big time resources. Going beyond expectations to protect you and yours.